Using Wi-Fi without NordVPN could mean sharing your private stuff with more people than you think. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
Find the best cryptocurrency investments, check out Token Metrics, use my affiliate link for a discount. Hi everybody, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And now it's time for a timely update on the most anonymous, most secure, most private of all cryptocurrencies going. Hey Draeth, thank you so much for making yourself available.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. You are the captain of the good ship Pirate Chain. I'll have all the links in the description below. Now, if you're a regular subscriber to my channels, you will know about Pirate Chain. If you're not a regular subscriber, well, welcome to Pirate. And the website is pirate.black. The ticker symbol is ARRR. And this is the most secure and private cryptocurrency going. Once the coins have been mined, because it's proof of work and it goes to the first wallet, after that, there are no transactions that are visible on the blockchain, nothing. You don't know what's gone into a wallet, what's left the wallet, who sent what where. There is no data. And the anonymity set, like the number of anonymous transactions, if you think of it as the size of a haystack, just gets larger and larger and larger and larger. Plus, Pirate Chain is resistant to 51% attacks because every 10 minutes, all the transactions are hashed onto the Komodo network, and then from there, they're hashed onto the Litecoin network. So you'd need 51% of the Pirate Chain computing power, 51% of Komodo, plus 51% of Litecoin. Forget it. That ain't happening. Now, Pirate Chain is also a fully decentralized community project. They launched in September 2018. I've been covering it ever since. I'm a first mate, not yet captain. First mate on the good ship Pirate Chain. And everybody here is really a volunteer, somebody who's committed to the ethos of privacy. And Draeth is the captain. Over to you, Draeth.
Yeah.
Anything missed out?
Pretty much covered everything, man.
Yeah. And just to mention that Pirate Chain is one of the founder members of the Blockchain Privacy, Security and Adoption Alliance, which are a group of cryptocurrency projects that work together to promote privacy, to promote adoption, and also to promote security. And our newest member is Firo, formerly Zcoin. And I did an interview with Ruben from Firo a few weeks ago, and they are now part of the BPSAA fold. Okay, Draeth, anything you want to say about Firo joining or BPSAA, and then we'll get into what's been happening with Pirate Chain.
Yeah, so after speaking with Ruben and interviewing them at the BPSAA, all of us agreed that their tech stack and their dedication to privacy is outstanding. They are actually really well respected in the space. And their developments in terms of developing all their mechanisms for privacy and security with their chain is just fantastic. So they were pretty much a no-brainer for us to bring on board to the BPSAA once they applied. So Ruben is an absolute great guy. I've spoken with him many times, and he was actually on our first podcast. Actually, we brought him as a guest speaker for one of the first podcast the BPSAA had, and just went phenomenally. So, yeah, I'm really, really happy to have them aboard, and working with the BPSAA as the group of projects together, focusing on advancing the industry with privacy and security. So,
great. No, and he is very, very entertaining and enjoyable to talk to. I met him because I was doing a Discord town hall for Conceal Network, also a member of the BPSAA, and he was there as one of the audience just listening in. So we got chatting afterwards, and then I found out that they were applying for the BPSAA. So that's good. Okay, and we'll have the links for the BPSAA in the description below, and I invite you to go and check out the projects that are members of that group. Okay, Pirate Chain. So I think it's been about 6 weeks since you and I last spoke. Do you want to let us know what's the latest with Pirate Chain? What's been happening?
Sure. And just a side note, man, I think at this point you're so well informed that you can start interviewing yourself. Just have a split screen of just a question and a reaction. There you go. But in terms of updates with Pirate, yeah, there's a decent amount since we last spoke. Basically, we have a new Tipbot. The original Tipbot started basically ramping down to where they're going to halt the Tipbot service. So we have a new one that was created by one of our community members, which is fantastic. And So I think it was a few days ago that the original Tipbot shut down, and now it's official that the new Tipbot is the official Tipbot of Pirate. There were several announcements made about that, making sure to get your funds out of the original Tipbot and to essentially just migrate it over to the new Tipbot or to your own wallet or so forth.
And Draeth, for people who don't know, who haven't been in the Discord or the Telegram groups, do you just want to say what a Tipbot is?
Sure. So a Tipbot is, think of it like a wallet on Discord, right? So Tipbot creates a wallet for a user, and then you can use that wallet to receive tips from other users in Discord, or deposit onto that wallet, or withdraw from that wallet onto or from a pirate address or pirate wallet. So these are all addresses that are, actually on chain and everything like that. So all of this is basically done within Discord. So say there's a user that is doing some cool stuff or just, helped you out or whatever, you're able to type in a command on Discord and then tip them with the funds that you have available in your wallet on the Tipbot. So there's also other functions, like you can rain down, some R onto a bunch of different users or random users and so forth. So
very cool. Very cool. It's just a way of giving each other or people in Discord who contribute some R as tips.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And it's acknowledgement. Okay, so that's been upgraded. We got a new Tipbot now. What else?
Yeah, so Komodo is having a hard fork, like they do every year. So we will be updating our chain and the wallets and everything like that. So once that happens, which should be late June, I believe, basically towards the end of June, you're going to have to, if you're using the full node wallet, you're going to have to update your wallet. So just go to the GitHub or our website and just download the latest version. And then from that point, you're good to go. Because if you're using the old hardware, the full node wallet, it just won't work. So you'll have to update. Now, if you're using the light wallet or the mobile wallet, you won't have to do anything. So there's no actual need to update those because those aren't the full node, or those aren't requiring a full node. So.
Okay, so if Komodo's doing a hard fork, then why do people need to upgrade their full node Pirate Chain wallet?
Because we utilize their delay proof of work service.
Right. Okay.
So once they update, then we have to update stuff on our chain to continue using their delay proof of work, which was what secures Pirate Chain from 51% attacks.
Right. Okay. And then if people want to upload the wallet, then the best place to do that is to go to pirate.black and make sure you're going to the right website, not some other phishing website, but I'll have the links in the description below, and then you can upgrade your full node wallet if that's what you're using. Now,
yep.
Komodo are members of the BPSAA as well. Do you just want to say a little bit on why they're forking their chain?
Oh, they're not. It's a hard fork to upgrade their notary nodes and things like that.
Right. Okay.
So that's what the hard fork is for. That's what they do every year. So every year this happens. So there's nothing new.
All right. Okay, then. Thank you. All right. What else is happening in the world of Pirate?
So we've been working on integration into I2P in addition to what we currently have, which is Tor. So once that's finished, there's a bunch of stuff that still needs to happen in development-wise on it for us to get it to work. But once it's finished, then you can utilize either Tor or I2P to connect to send transactions and stuff. So it just gives you an additional layer of privacy. So it's like encryption on top of encryption on top of encryption.
Wow. Okay. And any idea when that will be out?
Not 100% sure. There's no set timetable for it. It's been something that Forge has been working on. That he hasn't been fully able to get working yet, but a lot of progress has been made on it. So once he's finished or getting close to finish, we'll announce a release date for it.
Right. Okay. Very cool. Now I know you mentioned in a previous update we did that we're also working on a hardware wallet. Any?
Oh yeah.
On that?
There's been monumental strides in the hardware wallet. So Mulroy, who's been the head of getting this done, he's been designing all the hardware itself, getting all that stuff done, getting the casing built, getting the screen built, and everything. I'm not sure of exactly the release date for it. My expectation is that pre-orders for it will start in the next couple months, once everything else is ironed out and good to go. There is a ton of awesome stuff that he's done over the time that he's been working on it, and it's been over a year now, I think, that he's been since he started, and he's made incredible progress to the point where he's sourcing out manufacturers and all that other fun stuff. So be on the lookout probably within the next couple months for pre-orders for this, and this is going to be the first zero knowledge proof capable hardware wallet.
That's incredible.
Nothing else out there is powerful enough to actually run zksnarks or shielded addresses. So there's no, like, anything that includes Zcash as a hardware wallet doesn't have shielded addresses.
Right.
So there's literally nothing else out there that compares to this.
Okay, that's incredible. I'm excited. I think many people will be excited about that when there's a hardware wallet for Pirate Chain. And is it going to be a multi-currency wallet as well, so people can store their Bitcoin and their ETH and their KND?
Not initially, but that's something that's capable of being done.
Right. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. All right. Well, what else?
So there's a project that's, getting decently well known called Quartal that has been working pretty closely with some of our developers and things like that to get Pirate listed on their DEX, which I believe they just listed us recently. So Quartal has now listed us on their DEX, so you can trade, your Quart for R and things like that, or whatever other asset is available. So that's some really cool stuff being done on that end. And they're, like I said, an up and coming project that's, really interesting to say the least. So that, and then on top of that, implementing atomic swaps with Pirate should be available sometime, I think, in Q2 or Q3 of this year. So it should be the next thing that's implemented on the atomic DEX. So
right. This is Komodo's atomic DEX, which is a true atomic swap DEX. Yep. And integrating Pirate Chain, which takes something to integrate into an atomic swap DEX. But okay, well, look, I mean, because that's been months in development, and I've been keen about when that will launch, because that's another layer of privacy and security that gets added, because it's decentralized and it's true peer-to-peer atomic swap. Either the transaction goes through for both parties or it doesn't go through at all.
Yep.
Okay, very cool. What else?
There's also been a lot of work done on getting Pirate listed as a donation available for voluntarism in action, which is a pretty large group for donating to causes and things like that are really solid causes. So that's something that's been in the works for quite a while, thanks to Luna, who's also one of the first mates of Pirate, and she's been working really hard and actually got us as one of the currencies able to be donated to to their foundation to be distributed to whatever cause they're supporting. So that's actually a really big deal, because now Pirate can be used for donating to various causes that they support. Okay, which is,
what was the name of that project again? That website?
Voluntarism in Action.
Voluntarism in Action. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have the link to that in the description below if you want to send them any Pirate Chain.
And the importance of that is so that when you donate to a cause, you can donate anonymously, which is a big deal, because there's causes that happen around the world that different agencies or different three-letter agencies, I'll say, or whatever, spy on users that are donating to a specific cause, whether it could be the most righteous cause out there, but now you're being tracked and all this other stuff when you use Bitcoin or cash or so forth. But when you use Pirate Chain, they can't track that back to you.
Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, what else?
I'm trying to think. Aside from that, I think that pretty much covers everything.
Very cool. One of the things that I want to say about Pirate Chain is that it is a complete project. in as much as there's no, you know how sometimes a project will launch and then they want to keep developing their software or whatever it is that they're building. With Pirate Chain, what we have is a complete cryptocurrency project. And now what we're doing is really just developing the infrastructure around this cryptocurrency, which is a means of private value exchange. It's Bitcoin in secret, done privately.
Exactly. And I mean, on top of that, we've been growing the Armada more and more. So there's tons and tons of different stores and services that you can spend Pirate Chain on. And that's the most important thing for any given currency, is the ability to use it for especially your daily needs, you know, whether it's groceries or just various other items, you know.
Yep, absolutely. And I'll have the link to the Armada store as well. In fact, you can go, if you go to the Pirate.black website, you can find just all the relevant links. And Pirate has a very large and wide presence on social media.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Oh, and speaking of social media, one thing I want to give a shout out to is Benny and all his crew that are constantly working on what's called the Daily Dose of Pirate Chain. It's a YouTube channel that gives you various clips of interviews or just various talks and things like that that actually inform the user base of things that are happening, or the importance of privacy, or just keeping up to date with Pirate Chain in general. So it's a fantastic YouTube channel, and it's done in small bits as well, so that it's very digestible and easy to just pop on for like 5-10 minutes and then just get informed of everything that's going on. So highly recommend checking out that channel and listening in and subscribing to it as well.
Right, I'll have a link to that channel in the description below. And it sounds like a perfect complement to the long form interviews that I do on my channel. And I'll invite people to follow me on Odyssey, not on YouTube because I'm being shadow banned there. And you can see it above my head here, bit.ly/CryptoRichOdyssey. And also go check out the Telegram group for Pirate Chain and the Discord, and go look into this. Is there any last words before we finish up, Draeth?
Yeah, just make sure that you focus on how you can make the various things that you do in daily life your private, because your privacy is being eroded every single day in various forms, you know, including, you know, even using, like, say, an MVP card, like I've always used as an example. You know, you always have to think about, when something is free, what are they actually gaining from you? And in various cases is data, you know. Yeah. Data points are extremely valuable, and the more data points you give people, the more they know about you, and the more they can figure out things that you will eventually do, or things that they can just, you know, sway your opinion on, and so forth. So keeping your data points private and making sure that you realize what you're giving in exchange for various things that you get for free, or things that you pay for in general. You know, so make sure that you stay private, and especially your finances, because your finances in general is literally your lifeblood. Absolutely. You know, things that you spend your money on and everything, it should be private. It should always be private.
Absolutely. Draeth, thank you so much for that. And I just want to add, I did an interview with the CTO of Decenter, which is a browser that I think is way more secure and private than Brave or Firefox, and it allows you to control your data and earn cryptocurrency if you decide to make your data available in an anonymous encrypted form. That's the Decenter browser, and so do check that out. All right, Draeth, thank you so much. I look forward to having you on again in a few weeks' time. And also, we're going to be talking about nightlife drifting soon anyway, in a separate video. So do check that out. And for everybody who's watching, comments or questions, if you hold Pirate Chain, if you are a member of the Pirate Chain community, give me the ticker symbol R. It makes such a difference when I see lots and lots of comments. So thank you very much. Between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich and Crypto Draeth signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.